I have been trying this new foundation by Bobbi Brown. It's the Weightless Skin Foundation. It also has an SPF of 15. I have it on right now and it does look a little light, only because we just came back from vacation, been spending 3 days on the beach, and I am darker. But I did try it before we left and it was a pretty good match then. But right now it does look a little light. I even bronzed it up and put a powder that's more my skin tone to hopefully wouldn't look so ashy. But anywho, let's go ahead and talk about this foundation. Again, it's the Weightless Skin Foundation and it does come in a frosted glass bottle. You do get 1 ounce of product in here and it costs $57. Now I have to admit I was a little sticker shocked because this is Bobbi Brown and I thought it'd be, maybe in the 40s, not almost $60 for this foundation. But I think we all know everything is expensive now. Everything is expensive. In this foundation there are 53 shades and that is a really good shade range. It says here it comes in extra light, light, medium, medium deep, and deep. And I got the shade in 060 Neutral Honey. Now on the picture with all the swatches, it has 30 Neutral Honey up there in the top middle, but I was surprised to see it on the bottle and on the box. It has N060. And then let me show you the box. It has N060 Neutral Honey. So you need to go by the name, not by the number. I don't know why they numbered it that way, just to maybe show how many shades there are. So just keep that in mind. Go by the name, not by the number. And they describe Neutral Honey as a medium dark beige with a balance of pink and yellow undertones for medium dark skin. And me trying it, you can see a little bit of the pink and the yellow. So here is Neutral Honey 060 or N060. So it's not very runny, has a good consistency. And then let me just kind of rub it that way. It does give off like a natural matte finish. It's not radiant or glowy or anything like that. And I think you can see that there is some pink and just a little bit of yellow in there as well. Don't smell a scent, mostly like a clean scent, no perfume, which is a good sign. And you can see that it's just a little bit light for me right now. Probably next week it'll be my skin tone again, but right now, since I'm just fresh from vacation, this foundation is a little light for me. So let's see what this foundation is about. This foundation delivers 24-hour moisture and 24-hour wear. It is formulated with their smart skin balancing technology, which delivers all-day oil control plus all-day hydration. Also has the Tri-Moisture Complex, which has hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and honey extract to give the skin immediate and long-term hydration, oil-absorbing silicas to help control oil and shine without stripping moisture, has a medium coverage, natural matte finish, and it says it's good for all skin type. And let me let you know about my skin type. I am 56 years old, so I have the mature skin. I do have combo oily skin, so this foundation was kind of calling my name because it's supposed to absorb oils, because I do get my oily spots in my T-zone here. I have the fine lines, the wrinkles, pores, I have melasma spots, I have some texture going on. So I'm just looking for a foundation that just looks good on my skin, that doesn't make me look too oily, doesn't break apart, doesn't sink in my pores or fine lines. So I'm not very picky with my foundation. I just want something that looks good. I'm going to show some B-roll of the first time I tried this foundation, which was before vacation, so the color should be a little bit better. I first started out with my favorite primers, the Double Teinture by Sisley Paris and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Love those two together. And then applied concealer. All right, let's just see how it looks. I'm using the BK Beauty 101 brush. Okay, it spreads good. Here's just half of my face with the foundation on this side, nothing on this side yet. All right, let me just go ahead and apply it. It is, yeah, a little bit more on the peachy pink side. It is more medium coverage because I can kind of see some of my spots there, but let me just add a little bit more. All right, it looks good on. It's not sinking in any pores. It's not showing much texture, and it kind of did cover up some of the melasma spots that I have here. Color's not so bad. I am seeing a little bit of a glowiness to it. I mean, I'm surprised. I thought this was I guess it's a soft matte finish. So here's the finished look, and I did apply different blushes, so the cheeks may be a little bit messed up or a little overdone, but I have to say the foundation looks really good. It's not sinking any pores, and I've had this one on for over an hour now. And I did powder underneath my eyes. I didn't powder my cheeks, because again, I was applying different blushes. The one by Hourglass to be exact, but it looks good. Even while I'm applying the blushes, the foundation doesn't come off or anything like that, but it looks really good. I'll just see how this wears throughout the day and we'll go from there. And here's what it looks like after 7 hours of wear. It did come off of my nose, but that's because of my glasses. And I am seeing some oiliness on my cheeks, and my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. But you know, it's not that bad still. Now the second time I tried it, I used different primers. I used the Guerlain Lure Radiance Primer and the Hourglass Veil Primer. And then here it is with the completed look. And I did powder it using the Chanel Healthy Glow Sheer Powder in the shade B60. So I went ahead and powdered it, and hopefully it won't be that glowy in a few hours. I have to say it looks very good. It's very thin, I have to say. It is very thin on the skin. Doesn't look like I have anything on, which is, you know, a good thing. You don't want it to look cakey or thick or anything like that. We are about 8 or 9 hours in with this foundation, and I did powder it, and I think it looks a lot better powdered than unpowdered. Of course, it did come off here because of my readers, and I can see it come off in the tip of my nose, but I did blow my nose quite often today. And it did kind of come off around my mouth, but I did eat and of course wipe my mouth, but it's not showing any texture. It's not breaking apart. It's not looking cakey. Well, okay, maybe I do see some oiliness here on my forehead, but I have to say it's not as bad after, what was it, 4 or 5 hours without powder, because I was already seeing some shininess from there. But this is after 8 or 9 hours, and it looks pretty good. And I was outside, it was in the 90s and it's humid. Those days of 80-degree weather and cloudy are gone. Now back to Texas summer. And while I was outside, I didn't feel it heavy on my face, which is a good thing. So far, so good. So coming in today, I used the primers by e.l.f., the Poreless Putty Primer, and then the Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer by Armani. And when I applied it on, you could tell that the color is just a little bit light. And here's the finished look with that before I powdered it, and you can kind of see that, especially in my chin area, it's a little bit light. And then here it is after I powdered it using the Chanel Healthy Sheer Glow powder in, I believe, 60. So that kind of gave me some color, so it didn't look too light on me. Now, what do I think about this foundation? I'm kind of liking it. Just disregard the color. I know it's a little bit off right now, but it feels very good on the skin. In this North Texas heat, I don't feel it heavy. It does give me medium coverage. It doesn't sink in my pores or fine lines. I do have to powder it because whenever I didn't powder it, my oils did come through, so I don't know about this oil control that it has. So if you do have combo oily skin, you probably do need to set it with powder. But I think it looks really good. I do like the matte finish. I just don't think that it controls my oils. Unless I powdered my face, then it did control the oil. So then I think it's the powder controlling the oil, not the foundation controlling the oils. But other than that, I think it looks really good. I do like how light it feels on the skin. I don't know if I need to try a deeper color just to make sure. I mean, they have 53 shades. I'm bound to find something. But I think the next neutral shade, it's going to be too dark. I think it's going to be too dark for me. So I'll probably just stick with this shade, Neutral Honey. And I do like their shade range. So all in all, I do like this foundation. Yeah, I think it's nice. The only thing I have about this foundation is that I don't think it controls my oils. And that's the main selling point of this foundation, I believe. But I will say this, I don't feel it drying on my skin. So there is some hydration there. And it is long wearing. I did wear it for, I think, 8 or 9 hours one time. But other than that, it's a nice foundation. I do like it. It's probably not one of my top 5 foundations, but it's right up in there. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video of me trying the new foundation by Bobbi Brown, the Weightless Skin Foundation. So if you liked and enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.